We are still honoring Mental Health Awareness Month here on the Sisaundra Show, and we want to continue to remind you that you are not alone. With all that, I hope that everyone's day has been off to an amazing start, and you're now able to relax, kick your feet up, and grab your favorite beverage. In other words, let's get this show started! Woo! Yes! Our first guest for today has created a platform that connects women of color to the resources they need so they can save themselves, stop living paycheck to paycheck, and start living the life of their dreams. You may have seen her on some of your favorite platforms such as Forbes, BET, VH1, Essence, Jet, Fox News, NBC, and now here on the Sisaundra Show. Y'all, please help me give a warm welcome to Koereyelle. Hello, lovely lady.
Hi. Hello, everybody. I'm excited.
Right? Did I introduce you to the band?
You did not, but okay. I heard them jamming.
They are bad, right? Hello for the culture.
Hello for the culture.
So listen, Koereyelle, you are known to help women make the money and get the honey.
Yes, ma'am.
Make the money and get the honey. That sounds like something my grandma told me too. So you speak on women often thinking they have to focus on money or a mate. Tell us about your perspective of how a woman should conduct herself or the way she sees things in this area.
Well, I think our generation, it's funny you mentioned your grandma because I think those conversations with grandma definitely set the trajectory of your life based on those fundamental lessons that you learned. Unfortunately, the grandmas ain't grandmaing like they used to be.
No, they're not.
The new age grandmas are not the same, and because of that, a lot of those conversations are missing. And so my thought is that you absolutely, not even my thought, what I know to be true is that you absolutely can have it all.
Yes, you
Make
can.
the money and get the honey if you're willing to work for it. So all of the resources that I create is meant to help women realize that they can have it all and then figure out what kind of work it's gonna take to get it all.
To get it all. Having it all, of course, is having that fulfilling relationship. So you talk about so many women are left feeling that, they are unfulfilled because of the lack of love in their relationship, but they have the success. How do you touch on that for us?
So I think that's a big, that is a big, I guess, challenge that a lot of successful women deal with because they are high achieving, they're high earning, they've accomplished a lot of the things on their list, but then they look up and they're lonely.
Yes.
They don't have that other side. And I believe a part of it is because we were raised to believe, we have to work really hard, at least Black women. In the Black community, we were raised to believe you have to work really hard, be independent, never be in a position for somebody to have to, take care of you, go to school, do the things.
Yes, be independent because
be
you
independent.
don't know, right.
And when we, grow up and mature, we realize it's truly interdependence that we should have been taught to aspire to be, because we get to the point where we're so independent that now it becomes hard to become a partner. And so I think that just making it a priority, the same way you make your professional life, your career a priority, your personal life has to be a priority too.
So you can have it all as long as you're willing to work.
Yes, ma'am.
With the WERK.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about Work University. What are the goals of that platform?
So the work with an E, first of all, is not just because it's cute, but
Right.
the work with an E is the effort and the energy that you dedicate to
Love
your
it.
own dreams. Outside of what you do for other people, that's the work with an O. And so what's worked for me literally has been being a little selfish with the things that I want.
Yes.
Because it's hard to help other people or serve other people or even serve at your best capacity if you are not fulfilled yourself.
It's so true, and you're spread thin.
Yep. So
true.
at Work University, it's all about showing women that, the principle of putting in that work. I encourage them to spend at least 1 hour a day, not very much, 1 hour a day putting in that work. So doing something every single day that adds value to your goals, things that is an investment in what you truly want, instead of letting days go by and you've done nothing for your own dreams.
Exactly.
but
We
you're
talk
working
about
so hard for other
self-care. We
people.
talk about self-love.
Yep.
It's like investing in self. It's
Exactly.
so important to all of that self stuff. So what inspired your Girl Stop Playing podcast? It is hot.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, you are
Thank
welcome.
you. So the Girl Stop Playing podcast is all about encouraging women to stop playing with their potential and start working for what they want in life and in love. So literally everything that I just said is the entire mission behind the podcast. It's meeting women where they are, knowing where they want to go, because regardless of what you say, most people, not just women, most people want companionship. We want partnership,
true.
and we want financial freedom.
Yes.
And so my podcast, my platform is all about helping you understand that you really can have it all, but these are the steps that it's going to take to get there. And not all the steps are the same. It's not cookie cutter,
Right.
because it depends on what you want.
Correct.
But being willing to put in the work is what it's all about.
That's
and
the
so
big thing,
That's
right?
what we talk
Showing
about on the
up.
show.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it. So
you.
looking back, how does it feel to be featured on so many platforms that you grew up dreaming to be on?
I think that it was definitely humbling. I mean, even being here is, a huge honor, because I'm here based on what I know God told me to do. I'm not here based on anything other, right? I'm literally here because I followed directions.
Right.
That's it. And so that is definitely humbling. It's something that I'm proud of. And just hearing you and seeing, I have to remind myself
Of all
sometimes
the things you've
of
done.
the work, because
Isn't that
you
amazing?
just do it,
Yes.
not realizing, how it's affecting other people,
Right.
or, the impact that you're making. You're
Right.
just doing what you are told to do.
As we say, all for his glory.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
just doing the work, right? Well, thank you so much for joining me. It's been such a pleasure sitting here and talking with you. Thank y'all so much. We are going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with Melanin Monday.